it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. For 3, here's Lillard. Sinks the tray.
Can't give Dame an inch of room out there. A difficult task defensively because he has such deep range.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the inside, Nurkic. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defense so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Now here's Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Levine. Here's Simons. Drummond grabs the miss. Levine against Thybulle. Knocks it loose. Thybulle with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Lillard's got 6.
Good move getting it to Lillard. He can get ahead of the defense on the break.
Lillard against DeRozan. Shoots a fadeaway. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Lillard. 6 points for him. To the paint. Outside Thybulle. Simons against Levine. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Ball. Drummond, the screen on Simons. Ball passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Grant with a screen on Ball. Pass to Nurkic. On the wing, Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Ball passes to Drummond. Outside for Levine.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took... Okay.
Oh, my! Wow. Throw it down!
Yes, he did. That's an area of his game that doesn't get enough recognition. Lillard is one of the league's elite playmakers.
Lillard against DeRozan. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. DeRozan's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop. Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Chicago trailing here. And here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. DeRozan passes to Ball. Now Drummond. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Very few defenders in this league feel comfortable with DeRozan coming right at them on the drive like that.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Now here's Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard against Ball. Lillard outside. The three. Knocks it down from distance. 11 points in the game.
Such a smooth stroke on Lillard's shot. Many guys should be envious of his jump.
On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Grant. Tries to keep it alive. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot. Oh, my goodness! The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense? They tend to take good shots.
The reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
A nice shot by Lillard.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Levine against Thibault. Now here's DeRozan, tightly guarded. On the wing, DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Lillard. 6 to shoot. DeRozan into the lane.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great drive.
Portland has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Grant. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan was one of his acrobatic dunks.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland, no good that time either.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Here's DeRozan. There's the drive. The kick out to Ball. Drummond passes to Ball. Oh, stolen by Lillard.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Here's Simons. It doesn't go for him. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Deflects the pass. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
DeRozan for 3. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the player's respect.
Nurkic, no good off the back of the rim.
This opportunity, it's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Simons against DeRozan. From downtown. Unable to get that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Looking to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. He takes it in.
I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan outside. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. DeRozan's got 17 points.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
Reddish against DeRozan. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Ball with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Knocked loose. Here's Sharp. Pass to Reddish. To the right side. Here's Watford.
He's powerful and athletic, Drummond with the natural tools to dominate defensively.
What a performance for...
26. The Bulls, 31.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Sharp, Nasir Little out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Johnson, and it's Watford in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And the Bulls call time here.
Great job again by the Blazers Breaker Dance Crew. Bulls ball starts the second.
And here are the Bulls now. Drummond with the screen. White for 3. And it's Little with a rebound. Portland trailing here.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Jones, the pass to Drummond. Drummond double-teamed. Williams from long range. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 5. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both are getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. To the middle. Intercepted! Now the Blazers moving it up. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
And the Bulls call time here. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. And it's Caruso in for White. Beverly finds Caruso. Inside. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Here's Sharp to the left wing. Pulls it from the corner. Outside Reddish. 4-3. get the rebound. Pass to Sharp. Here's Watford. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson against Beverly. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Here's Reddish. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, it's
Wow! He went way up.
Goodness. B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Beverly outside. Vucevic, a screen on Johnson. Beverly, the pass to Vucevic. Outside Jones, 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Nice D from Reddish. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. And stolen by Caruso. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter.
Bowling his way down the lane. Caruso, a tough one to slow down.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. But about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both.
Oh, that was something else. Wow.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Chicago leading. Beverly with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Caruso finds Jones. Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing.
Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside, Williams. Pass to Beverly. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. On the wing, Jones. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sharp drives to the hoop, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beverly, the pass to Caruso. Left side, Williams. The shot no good. Reddish on the wing. Beverly defending. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Bulls out in front. They lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
Fans, your Trailblazers, you
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Alex Caruso is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Jones in at small forward.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Levine. Back to Drummond. Outside Levine. Drummond with the ball. Rebounded by Nurkic. Simons against Levine. Simons up top. Pass to Lillard. Grant with a screen on ball. The shot by Lillard, no good. And for Chicago, they're shooting at a very efficient 67%. Ball finds DeRozan. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Fades away. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard with the ball, picked up by DeRozan. Lillard passes to Simons. Lillard against ball. Back to Simons. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Ball against Lillard. At the drive, and the dunk by Lillard.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
Drummond, the screen on Thibault. Levine passes to Drummond. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach LaVine wants the ball in key situations.
Thibault passes to Lillard. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Simons, and he drives in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Firing with confidence, Simons continues to flourish when given the opportunity.
Pass the ball. To take the lead. Connects from downtown. Ball's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence. Defense probably knew Lillard would take the shot. That doesn't make it easier to stop him.
Simons against ball. Back to DeRozan. 1:24 left to play in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, a lot of what has happened is that they have gotten to the line. They have done a great job of finding contact and making them pay.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range.
Pass to Graham. Right wing. Now here's Simons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's ball. Outside Jones. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
And this team loves Lonzo. They want him taking important shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Lillard against ball. Back to Lillard. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. The three. And connects from downtown.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's DeRozan. It's off.
It's such a big help to your defense when your smaller players can snatch down rebounds in traffic. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
The development of Simons over the last few years has been incredible. He's shown he can be a lead ball handler and someone who can get you a bucket when needed.
Question is, now can they protect the three-point lead he's given them?
Timeout called. The Bulls. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D would be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Here's ball, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And moments like this demonstrate Ball's desire to accept more leadership. He feels confident at the line down the stretch.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day...
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella man the post positions. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3. In the corner, Collins with it, with the drive. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was...
Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Murray. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. And it's Thibault in the corner. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Lillard, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Young with no one around. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Portland's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. No good from Grant. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And stolen by Thibault. Back to Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of those.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
He gets it in there.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Here's Simons. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And
Young kicks to Murray. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ball stolen. Stolen by Collins. And he drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Just impressive athletically, and when Collins is in this kind of mode, the defense is on its heels.
And so Collins nails both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Five on the clock.
And Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Free throws good from Lillard. 16 seconds left in the first. Young drives in, and there it is for him. Young's got 7.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Up in time. Beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, another thing they're doing right is winning the foul calls. They've right away been focused on doing damage as much as they can. When they get in the bonus, get to that free throw line.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Outside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lillard with the bucket.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Nurkic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thibault finds Simons. Driving off.
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
To stop the run. The shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Thibault for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Collins and finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Nurkic setting the pick for Simon. Back to Lillard. Simons surveying the D.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simon, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
And here's Young from the arc, buries it from three-point range. Young's got 10.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches, so effortless.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. It's Young on the wing. To the wing on the left. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Young pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Shakes him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
And so Collins nails both of them. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. A three. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And that one, good. 12 points for him.
And Young, not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
And there's the pass to Nurkic. No good on the three. It's tipped. Lillard, right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Young way outside, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Here's Capella. Young from outside. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Back to Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Tries yet again. And here is Capella. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Shaden Sharp picks one up.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
Griffin's checked in for Atlanta. And Brent is an NBA player. There's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme. And for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Murray kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Really left alone that time.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Watford, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Sharp with the drive, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the left wing, here's Little.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Little can't hit. They get it back. Outside for Griffin. This one for three. To the middle. Tries again. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Reddish. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. Wide open look here for Murray. They grab their own miss. Griffin finds Murray. Outside Collins. And there's the drive. Portland grabs the miss. Led by as many as 14 points.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
And the wide open shot from Reddish hangs on the trifecta. Reddish has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich coming right back down and going right back at him.
Portland leading by 5. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Passes it to Watford. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Right side Griffin. Outside Collins. It's stolen by Little. Johnson against Murray. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Little.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Collins dishes to Murray. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Hayes checked in for Collins. And it's Matthews in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
The Hawks trail by 7. Murray with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Johnson. Bay pulls it in. From the arc. Back to Griffin. With 4 seconds on the clock. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trailblazers leading by 7. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And finished off by Griffin.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Simons is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Bay finds Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
3-pointer, Lillard. Pass to Simons. Shoots the 3. Takes a 3. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 20 points.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
And stolen by Thibault. Kicks to Nurkic. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. High post Young. And it's Murray with the jam.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard attacking. Thibault for 3. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Jacks up a 3. That shot no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. And stolen by Hunter. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Latrey. Rebounded by the Hawks. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
1:53 left in the game. Here's Bay. Murray outside. Lock at 6. And the pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. And stolen by Lillard. Murray against Simon. Grant gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
The Hawks trail by 14. Shot to stop the run. Murray, no good.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft, where those two guys swapped teams.
Passes it to Thibault. From deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Wasted no time on that one.
Well, because of the handle right there, he got the defense to hesitate, and Hunter hits the pull-up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Lillard kicks to Thibault. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so it's Portland winning this one. A confident win, and one where they, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Levine passes to Drummond. Now DeRozan. Drummond with the screen. The 3 is up. And DeMar DeRozan hits from deep.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too. During the 2021-22 season, DeMar DeRozan was amazing, averaging over 27 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, and he shot 50% from the field.
Here's Collins. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball, having a career season at age 32. What DeRozan did is unprecedented, Richard.
Yeah, and he made history by scoring at least 35 points on 50% shooting for 8 straight games, passing up Wilt for the longest stretch that the NBA has ever seen.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. To the wing, right side. Young, the pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Drummond. And stolen by Murray. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Young from long range. Here's Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
DeRozan outside. Drummond to screen on Hunter. DeRozan for three. Ball passes to DeRozan. Tries the spin move. Vucevic with it. Pass to Drummond. Capella with a block.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Collins. DeRozan with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. DeRozan passes to Levine. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 5.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's DeRozan following the score by Atlanta. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
DeRozan for 3. Ball into the lane.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. Minute 32 left in the first. To the paint. Back to Young. Collins against Vucevic. Hunter passes to Young. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Drummond to screen on Murray. Here's Levine for 3. Bulls keep it alive. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. No. Good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan. Rebound Atlanta.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Collins inside. Here's Hunter. The layup off target. John Collins has been leading the charge for the Hawks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks. The Hawks leading. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Ball finds Drummond. Out to the right wing. Now here's DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. On the wing, Levine. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Murray passes to Hunter. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Hunter's got 5.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Drummond, the screen on Young. Down low. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And Ball throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Drummond with the jam.
It's almost like he had a bird's-eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Williams has checked in for Vucevic. And the change for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in. And now we've got an intentional foul. Chicago making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Hawks. Young against Caruso. Here's Griffin. Drummond grabs the miss.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Releases. The offensive rebound. Capella. Stolen by Jones. Griffin comes with a double. Back to Jones. And he dunks it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
1:10 left in the second period. Drummond to screen on Young. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young on the attack. Over Jones. Griffin finds Young. There's the triple. Tipped. And now the Bulls in transition. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Back to Caruso. Pass to Jones. From behind the arc. Here's Drummond. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Bogdanovich. Over Williams. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And stolen by Williams. And here's Caruso. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Levine for three, and out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Young. Give him 8. Here's Bay with 4 on the clock. Can't get the layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
With the score, the Bulls 27, the Hawks 30.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what John Collins has done in this game.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with Griffin, and it's Capella in at the center position.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
John Collins checked in for Atlanta. Hunter comes in for Griffin. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Outside Jones. Vucevic, a screen on Hunter. Here's Jones. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
White, the pass to Williams. Outside Jones. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Caruso outside. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
Chicago trailing here. On the wing, Jones. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Vucevic. The wide open shot is on the money.
Just a threat from all 3 levels. Nicola can hit from the inside, outside, and in between.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Here's Collins. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Murray against Caruso. Williams passes to Jones. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Hunter. Jones finds White. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Back to Hunter. Pass to Capella. Now Collins. Williams defending. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Jones. There's the drive.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
For Atlanta, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Hunter for 3. Counted from distance. Hunter's got 8 points.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And here's Caruso outside. Williams passes to Vucevic. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Jones. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Caruso. Atlanta's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. To the left side wing. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires in the triple. Bogdanovic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. LaVine passes to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
13 fouls.
1:11 left in the third quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Hunter covering. It's good. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
The shot. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 9 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Drummond to screen on Hunter. The 3 from DeRozan. Nails it from 3. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And Collins with the slam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
For the one and only Chicago Bulls. Bulls dance team.
Seven seconds left in the third quarter.
DeAndre Hunter. Second personal foul.
That's good from DeRozan.
At the line for Chicago.
DeRozan hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And a deep 3 from Young.
The focus ball brings to his defense is admirable. He doesn't let himself get distracted from covering his guy.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball runs point with LaVine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Kicks it out to Collins. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls shooting 59% in this one. A good average. DeRozan against Hunter. Now here's DeRozan. Over Hunter. Outside for Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Fade away. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. To the inside. DeRozan brings a double. Right side Young. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Young from long range. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan outside. The fadeaway. And too long on the shot. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And the dunk by DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
DeRozan against Hunter. Driving inside. Count it. And the foul. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
DeRozan against Hunter. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Capella. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Ball with a steal. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's Young with the 3, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
Left side Levine. Pass to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Capella.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Young can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball against Young. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Easy to understand why they leave Ball out here in these moments. He knows how to deliver.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Outside Murray. Pass to Hunter. Ball against Young. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Chicago has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside Levine. Here's DeRozan into the lane. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Young isn't just a scorer. takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan double team. Here's Drummond. And he buries it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Wow! Drummond's able to sink it at the biggest possible moment.
Capella draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Money!
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Young inside. Pounded by Ball. Collins passes to Murray. Collins a screen. Count it!
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. The score is tied at 66. 12 seconds left in the fourth. DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan outside. Money!
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're in a tough spot. Barely enough time to run the catch and shoot.
Knocked away. LaVine with a steal. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
Into 2K Sports for this. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now, here's DeRozan. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Grant, that's good.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Here are the Trailblazers. Lillard, right side. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That signature Lillard jump shot. Man, he's cold.
Here's DeRozan going inside. That one goes. Count it. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Lillard. And it's off from 3-point range. Drummond with a screen on Simon. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Tries again. Here's Nurkic. Moves back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Whether it's off the pick and pop or just spotting up, the stats show that Vooch is lights out on catch and shoot jumpers.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for 3. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ball against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. And Vucevic kicks to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Levine dishes to Drummond. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Trailblazers ball.
.149 left in the first quarter. Ball against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Ball. Thibault for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Well, Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Levine. Puts it up from 12. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Count it. DeRozan's got 7 points.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Bulls from the top of the key. Grant kicks to Lillard. And Damian Lillard Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Oh, jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. From deep three-point range. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. Now Simon. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
Good instincts from Nikola, finding the open man.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero. Simons, he's a born shooter. He's got a great mix of confidence and ability.
And Drummond kicks to Levine. He takes it in, and Levine throws it down.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Defended by Thibault. DeRozan surveying the D. And shot on the way. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Grant with a screen on ball. Lillard misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And then Levine with the jam.
An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Lillard outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. Portland no good that time either. Chicago leading. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
In the corner, Drummond with it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And stolen by Drummond. On the wing, Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Sharp, the pass to Watford. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Trailblazers trail by 4. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
And the Bulls making a change here. Terry's checked in. And here's the break. The wide open shot by Little sinks the three-pointer.
Doesn't take many of those, but Nazir Little from beyond the arc.
2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Little with the ball. He's against Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Now here's Little. He's guarded by Williams. Little can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Terry setting the pick for Williams. Back to Terry. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jones dishes to Terry, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Trailblazers ball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Chicago again turning it over.
Trailblazers ball.
Stolen by Terry. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Trailblazers 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Williams. And it's Kobe White. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Terry in at the center. Jones against Lillard. Williams, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Williams to the inside. Here's Terry. That one, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard attacking. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work. How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Vucevic checked in for Chicago.
Once again, Chicago.
Outside Williams, dishes to White. And there's the feed to Vucevic, and Jones has it in the corner. Williams has a screen for Jones. There's the drive, and there's a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The pass to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Jones. Bean's checked in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Patrick Beverly. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
He had a nice open look right there. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
No good from Grant. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Some coaches might not like taking the three on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And they get it, and the layup is up and in. Lillard's got 11 points.
Got to do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job brushing off the physical defense.
Here's DeRozan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Ball against Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
Drummond, a screen. Outside DeRozan. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players. That's a jump ball.
Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Fade away. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Levine finds DeRozan. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Nobody near Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 16 points.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Outside DeRozan. Shoots a fader. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. DeRozan for three. Ball finds Drummond. Unloads from 13. DeRozan's shot is off. Lillard surveying the D. Driving inside. Nurkic off target at the rim. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
That's tipped. It could go. And that one released in time, but no good.
And we see how seriously Grant takes defense. Uses his body.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Lillard from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Puts the move on. He lays it in.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
There's Levine.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10.
Keep your head on a swivel with DeRozan on the floor. He'll finish way up top with an alley-oop.
Ball against Lillard. Driving in. Levine with the rebound. Chicago leading by 8. Outside DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And it's 29 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Really really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Lillard against Ball. Lillard outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 19 points.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Levine feeling it out a bit to the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ball against Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Outside, Levine. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard again missing.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
For 3, Levine, and Drummond kicks to Levine. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. DeRozan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Bean passes to DeRozan, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And here are the Blazers. 11-point game. Simons. Oh, he misses the dunk. On the wing, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is where Nurkic looks to capitalize. With these results, you understand why.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. To the middle. Ball dishes to Drummond. Outside DeRozan. From deep. It's off. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches, so effortless.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Collins. Basket's good.
The way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Lillard double team. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Simons. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Lillard outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Young from long range. Simons with a rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Inside. And Nurkic throws it down.
Woo, a monster jam from a guy who loves to drop the hammer.
I'm sitting here trying to think of anyone who likes to attack the rack more than this guy does.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brett.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Young from long range, kept alive by Atlanta. And they pick up 2.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Nurkic a screen on Young. Here's Lillard, and stolen by Murray. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Shoots over Capella. Nurkic passes to Lillard with the fadeaway. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 9 points.
Now, those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of the season, gets more and more consistent with.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And Portland gets called for the foul. That's on Matisse Thybulle. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Now, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The AD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Fires the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-7 run. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. 17 points in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland leading. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Lillard penetrating. Thibault finds Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Lillard passes to Thibault. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Capella with a drive.
How about Capella getting it done on the drive? Just knifes his way to the basket.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Get If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. All right, Brad, you're part of the front office. Take back the curtain a little here. What do you guys do that the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, the draft process is a lot more in depth than people would ever realize. And one of the biggest things, BA, that you have to take into account is what it is, not just talent-wise you're inviting into the building, but the character and how it fits around what you've already established. So taking one guy that might be a player that you think is a great player might not be great for the current team that you have. And so the layers, they run pretty deep. Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lillard against Young. Lillard into the lane. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the vision from Grant? Reads the defense like a book and jumps all over him in the open floor. This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. Outside Young. Another three for Atlanta. And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, BA. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense He'll be in a great situation for years to come.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Capella with a block.
But Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Lillard double team. Pass to Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. To the paint. Here's Simons. Left side Thibault.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Simons. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Young. Good work defensively by Thibault.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Capella against Lillard. Stolen by Collins. Down low. It's stolen by Thibault. Nurkic with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Pass to Lillard. And here's Simons. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Nurkic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Little's checked in for Grant. Reddish comes in for Thibault. Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. Here's Sharp. The rebound by the Hawks. 51 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Griffin outside. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Portland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Back to Reddish. Pass to Sharp. It's Little on the wing. Portland no good that time either.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Kept alive. The kick out to Griffin. Back to Okongwu to stop the drought. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
15 seconds left in the first half. Forrest, that one's good.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
On the take, Sharp, and he lays it up and in. Sharp's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Okongwu, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
So we conclude the first half.
Your Hawks, 34. The Trailblazers, 41.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Forrest in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
Nice reaction. Nasir anticipating that pass and just took it away.
Bay from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Bay's He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
Jacks up a 3. Sharp grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That shot is off. The Hawks trailing. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Johnson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the long J. Griffin's got his first 3 points of the game.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovich. Obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Reddish. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Griffin driving in. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Sharp. Back to Johnson. Here's Sharp. There's a screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for Portland. Sharp taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Forrest. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Okongwu. No good. A bit long that time. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Now Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Trent Forrest. His first. Team second.
Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Reddish. It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
When you think about careers and how they unfold, for this guy, Bogdanovich, played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Hey, from long range. No good on the shot. And it's Portland the other way. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot for guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Here's Griffin. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it. Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And here's Griffin outside. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Second chance shot. Bay. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Drops in the 3. Bogdanovich Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Pass to Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. Atlanta is shooting a solid 47%. Here's Murray. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And the Trailblazers shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Timeout called, the Hawks. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bay. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And it's Trae Young in for Bogdanovich. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Simon's shot is good.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The rebound by Murray.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Young misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Simons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Anthony Simons taking 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even
the previous play is under review.
Doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, fans, look who it is. Let me hear you make some noise for your ATL dancers.
And that one falls for Simons. And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Back to Simons. Tipped. Pass to Lillard. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Thibault with a steal. That's tipped. Murray finds Collins. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
On the wing, Simons. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. Young from long range. Ooh, poked away. Murray for 3. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Grant with a steal. Now here's Simons. From the top of the key. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And Simons right now just assertive and confident in his offensive game.
And Young draws the double. Here's Capella. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
At the line for your Hawks,
Puts it up off the inbound. And the layup is good by Young. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Lillard against Young. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Nurkic finds Lillard. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Damian Lillard.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And he gets it to go.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Young can't hit. Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot by Lillard, no good. Collins outside. He takes it in. And Collins with the jam.
And Collins just has that incredible burst off the floor and soaring that time.
Timeout called, Portland. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it.
talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Ball in at the point. And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Jones looking for an opening. Here he goes. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Clint Capella. Chicago shooting their first free throw tonight.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Now, here is Young. Driving the lane. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Vucevic's screen on Collins. Jones kicks to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. You know, as the Bulls... becoming more veteran team, Greg. It feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Now here's Levine after Clint Capella's miss. And stolen by Murray. Hunter against DeRozan. The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
Now here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Young against Ball. And here's Collins from outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Ball with a wide open look. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Stolen by Ball. Passes it to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Stolen by Collins. Murray with it. Now guarded by Ball. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Collins into the lane.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Young from the arc. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Young's got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jones kicks the ball. And the three ball is good.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Murray, no good. DeRozan with it. And guarded by Capella. Capella against DeRozan. Shoots the three. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's Young. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Jones is running.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Drills the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's DeRozan. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Hunter. DeRozan finds Levine. 5 to shoot. Young with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. From past the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trey can shoulder the load on that end.
And Capella sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Jones with the screen on Hunter. DeRozan for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
Here's Collins. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish guy, not the fancy stuff.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And with his work in that quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta? Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Collins, the kick out to Young. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Jones with the jam.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
For 3, Levine. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's DeRozan. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that would make a rim shake.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Inside, Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. Drives to the hoop. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Capella. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The pass to Murray. Young from deep three-point range. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 25 points.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
What a look. Young providing the dime, a really unselfish player.
The offensive rebound, kick out to Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. DeRozan in the corner. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
Murray for three. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Griffin's check in for Atlanta. Chicago trailing here. DeRozan surveying the D. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Griffin draws the double. Outside for Murray. There's the triple. Back to Griffin. He dishes it to Capella. It's Young on the wing. Second chance shot. Left side, Griffin. Capella trying to free himself up. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Capella.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
The all-around game of Levine. An excellent passer for his position.
Young passes to Griffin. Now here's Capella. Vucevic defending. Young with no one around. That three off the mark. Well, Chicago has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Young against Ball. Young dishes to Griffin. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's stolen by Capella. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So
The Bulls, 41.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Alex Caruso out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Williams. And it's Terry in at the 3 slot. Terry outside. Shot clock at 6. Caruso, the pass to Drummond.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Griffin's shot is off. A tight game here in Atlanta. Terry kicks to Caruso. Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Young passes to Capella, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting them. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Young from outside. Here's Griffin. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
And stolen by Drummond. To the inside. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
For Chicago, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Bays checked in for the Hawks. Here's Capella. Not going to go that time. Good D by Drummond. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle and stolen by Bay. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Bogdanovich wide open. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Nice shot by Terry.
And Beverly knows his role well. Excellent at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the paint. Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Right wing. Here's Bay. The Hawks again can't hit. Chicago has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's DeRozan driving to the basket. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Now that's his dribble drive. That's one of DeMar DeRozan's superpowers.
Here's Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Atlanta shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he makes both free throws. And here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. DeRozan with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Young against DeRozan. Fades back. Atlanta with the rebound. Young taking his time here. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Hawks. Ball against Young. Young with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic is screen on Griffin. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Hawks lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Sadiq Bey is out there with Griffin. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now here's DeRozan. Driving inside.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks lead by 3.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Young is double. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Stolen by Levine. And here's DeRozan. To take the lead. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Hawks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kept alive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
To take the lead, and stolen by Hunter. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Bean passes to DeRozan. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Bogdanovich finds Young. And Bey now top of the key. From deep three-point range, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
DeRozan for 3. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young way outside. He can't get that one to fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. DeRozan with it. And guarded by Capella. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Drummond, and stolen by Hunter. A three from Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks. Bay against Ball. Levine inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. Vucevic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Capella, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bogdanovich.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hunter for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Ball kicks to Caruso. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. Back to Ball. A 3 ball. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.